Meanwhile, Jesus stood before the governor, and he asked him, "Are you the king of the Jews?" "You have said so," Jesus replied. When he was accused by the chief priests and elders, he gave no answer. Then Pilate asked him, "Don't you hear the testimony they are bringing against you?" But Jesus made no reply, not even to a single charge, to the great amazement of the governor. Now it was the governor's custom at the festival to release a prisoner chosen by the crowd. At the time, they had a well-known prisoner whose name was Barabbas. So when the crowd had gathered, Pilate asked them, "Which one do you want me to release for you, Barabbas or Jesus, who is called the Messiah?" For he knew that it was out of self-interest that they had handed Jesus over to him. While Pilate was sitting on the judge's seat, his wife sent him this message: "Don't have anything to do with that innocent man, for I have suffered a great deal this day in a dream because of him." But the chief priests and the elders persuaded the crowd to ask for Barabbas and to have Jesus executed. "Which of the two do you want me to release to you?" asked the governor. "Barabbas," they answered. "What then shall I do with Jesus, who is called the Messiah?" Pilate asked. And they all answered, "Crucify him!" "Why? What crime has he committed?" asked Pilate. But they shouted all the louder, "Crucify him!" When Pilate saw that he was getting nowhere, but that instead an uproar was starting, he took water and washed his hands in front of the crowd. "I am innocent of this man's blood," he said. "It is your responsibility." All the people asked him, "His blood is on us and on our children." Then they released Barabbas to them. But he had Jesus flogged and handed him over to be crucified. Without a lawyer and betrayed by his friends, Jesus stood before Pontius Pilate and listened to the accusations made against him. When given a chance to defend himself, he remained silent. In fact, everyone remained silent. No one defended him. No one objected. Instead, when given the opportunity to set him free, those that he loved, healed, fed, and taught, rejected him. And they freed a criminal, and they demanded Jesus' life. "Free Barabbas! Kill the so-called Christ!" As the screams rise, Pilate takes a bowl of water, washes his hands, and declares that he is not responsible for Jesus' death. The crowd responds, "Let his blood be on us and our children." You are one of those children. His blood is on your hands. His death is your responsibility. Jesus was killed not for his crimes, but for yours. He accepted the punishment that you deserve. He took your place. As Pilate washed his hands of responsibility, wash your hands as a reminder of how Jesus washed you of the responsibility of your sins. Think of the areas in your life where you act like Pilate and participate in injustice because it's easier than fighting for what is right.